There's been a huge, you've bought in several elephants, Kumki elephants from, Bangalore, Karnataka today. What do you have to say? There's a strong message.
No, this is a two-decade demand. A lot of people have been, previous governments also tried for it. Somehow they could not take it forward. It is, I think, with the grace of Siddaramaiah ji and the great efforts of initiative taken by Ishwar Kandreji, Honorable Minister for Forest and Environment. And I think really they have taken it forward. I think we've been requesting, I think last August I went there and I took it, I put my request in front of them. And I think they were very positive from the day one. And I think this particular situation to arrive, I think the entire credit should go to Siddaramaiah ji and Ishwar Kandreji and Deputy CM Shivkumar ji. And I'm grateful for them. Yeah. And especially the human and elephant conflict is really going quite high. For a lot of lives have been had lost and been losing even. Recently also few lives had been lost. So I think that would put a check to it. And these 6 elephants, I think 2 are about to come after 2 weeks. 1 got wounded. I think 6 of the, out of 6, 4 are coming right now. They're on the way from Chittor. I think they would go, they'll be camped in Kuppam right now in Chittor. So first they would go into the forest and they train the wild elephants and they maneuver their path and make sure that they don't come into the fields and the paddy fields and whatever it won't hurt the interest of the farmers. I think that's how it is. And Karnataka has around 3,600 elephants, and the biggest achievement I can say is it is a very emotional attachment for people of Karnataka. It is like giving their, they say it is like sending their daughters. So it is that's sentimental to them, and that's the reason why in previous governments somehow they didn't trust. I think somehow in the current NDA government under the leadership of Honorable CM Shri Chandrababu Naidu ji, and I think they trusted and that.
So today marks the National Anti-Terrorism Day. There's a lot that has gone on between India and Pakistan.
Say again.
Today is an anti-terrorism day. It's being celebrated. There's a lot that recently India and Pakistan went through. You yourself had talked about how there should not be any violence, any kind of terrorism. PM Modi also taking the stand. What do you have to say, your message today?
So, well, terrorism is a very cowardly act. First of all, a war will be waged between, even if we had someone, normally war will happen with equals. An army to army, but this particular terrorism, especially when you understand the kind of terrorism which prevails in India, it targets innocent civilians who doesn't even wield a weapon, who doesn't even have a say in national politics, and they're not policy makers, and it's a very cowardly thing, and they try to target those people, these terrorists. And especially in Jekalaf, the Kashmiri Pandits, how they had been slaughtered and how they had been kicked out of their own land. That is quite tragic. So it's a recurring issue even in the 80s when Kanishka bombing happened. But what I say, even the other day I was saying, recently also I was saying, if a bullet is fired somewhere else on an innocent civilian, it echoes all through the India. So imagine saying some bomb blast happened, some blasted, some flight in midair, it was blasted in, bomb blast happened in Kanishka Airlines. And the pain, still we could feel it in Andhra Pradesh, state of Andhra Pradesh, somewhere, especially in East Godavari. I think he was a recipient of Padma Shri Award also. After Modi ji came, he was recognized as, he was given a Padma Shri Award. I think he is Dr. Shankaratri Chandrasekhar. His entire family had been wiped out in Kanishka bombing. So sometimes what happens in Canada, we cannot say it doesn't echo with us. No, it gets echoed in entire India. So that's why I think terrorism should, I think we have to put a very strong foot on, we should crush terrorism. Anything, if they were, people can be displeased, people can differentiate. I think they have to find democratic means, not in terms of weapons.
But sir, even now we are trying to fight against several anti-elements, be it, we have cross-country borders, people coming in, Rohingyas, other Bangladeshis, other people are also coming in. But verification, all of that kind of takes a toll on cross-checking and seeing who are innocent, who are, anti-social elements. How do you think, be it the state or the center?
So I think the problem, I think even the other day, I think the day before yesterday, I think when we interviewed, when you were interviewing, I think my intention was, I think the general thought process at the state level is, any kind of terrorist activities will be handled, but this is a perception even in the public. I don't know exactly how the officials will, but definitely at the public level, terrorism, any kind of terrorist activity, in fact, Bombay happened. Unless black cats came, states were not prepared.
Yeah.
Maharashtra state was not prepared. So I feel there should be some kind of very solid mechanism or intelligence where it exclusively dedicated to the terrorist sympathizers, sympathizers network, terrorist activities. I think even states should develop that attitude, not just leaving it on the center. Maybe they might be doing it, but I think it's not enough. I think people should, state governments should take internal security as a very serious threat.
So PM Modi is coming to Visakhapatnam for the Yoga Day celebrations in a grand manner next month. Do you think, how prepared are we, the level, even be it the state of security for Andhra Pradesh as well?
I think SPG does a great job. Of course, the state police are there. I think they come at least for any PM's program. I think they do it at least 6 weeks. Preparation will be there. I think in that way we are well prepared.
A Yoga Day celebration is something that is called for. In fact, even a lot of CM today has also gone ahead and talked about how there needs to be, even in schools and colleges, a curriculum that needs to go on for children for reducing stress levels across ages. I
think nowadays yoga is quite essential. I think we should stick to. We should not stick to. I think with yoga, I think we should create a lot of physical, which develops physical stamina. I think to start with, in every school, I think Surya Namaskaras are very good, especially from adolescents, from preteens to enter into teens. Surya Namaskaras would really help. I think that one aspect, especially at a school level. We should not confine yoga to one particular religion or something. It is benefited, the entire world gets benefited. I think we should take it forward.
So ration vehicles are being stopped from June 5. What would you like to say about that?
That is a big scam, last government. 18,000, I'm not sure exactly the figure, but it is definitely 18,200 plus vehicles were bought by the previous government. And they have only, frankly speaking, less than 2 weeks of work to distribute rice. That too, their last government, I think they was projecting it as, okay, they are serving the public public distribution rice to each and every household. Actually, they are not doing it. They go to one particular lane and they'll tell everyone to come, and then they used to distribute it. Then they had never done in the true spirit. And it was given, I think, I don't know to whom they had given. They had taken a lot of money, I think, from Bank of Baroda. They have taken a loan, and I think yesterday in cabinet meeting it came out. I think this scrapping it is the right thing cabinet has taken under the leadership of Chandrababu Naidu.
Talking about a lot of scams that are going on, even the liquor scam that you see right now, there's a lot of people. YSRCP is alleging this is all just made up allegations, accusations. There's nothing on paper that the coalition government can catches on, is what they're saying.
I think competent authorities are the right persons to comment on it. A bit away from it. I think competent authorities, without anything, they won't do it. I think they're doing it the right way. I think as it is under the investigation, I think I prefer not to comment.
Sir, one last question. Jagan Mohan Reddy has said that I will not leave anyone.